Hello everyone, sorry for the recent week of random videos, but I've recently ran out of topics to talk about. Today, however, I found something that really needs to be addressed, and I haven't seen it been spoken about a lot on YouTube. And young people such as you guys watching kinda need to be aware of this. Now before we get into today's video, I just want to advise that the topic I'm going to be speaking about is very sensitive. Now those who have had experiences with it and aren't really down for hearing someone like me talk about it, then please click off the video. I have other videos on this channel as well aimed towards the comedy sides of things. This video, however, isn't really a happy one. Now, a lot of you have probably heard of the online game known as Blue Whale. If you haven't, I'm going to tell you everything I know. Now in Russia, they do a lot of really stupid shit, from riding down the highway in a shopping cart, or simply base jumping without a parachute. But Blue Whale, on the other hand, is nothing short of one of the most stupid things to come out of Russia. Essentially, Blue Whale is a game that mostly young people can play in order to entertain their unnecessary suicide. I can understand that already a lot of you are probably thinking, why on earth would someone do this? Or, it's literally so stupid. The problem is, nearly 130 teen suicides are believed to be connected to this online craze. In today's video, however, I wasn't planning on telling you what the game is, but more, I plan to make this video to inform you what the rules of this game actually are, as I'm hoping that doing this, a lot of you will be able to notice or identify signs of it. If someone you see on Facebook or a friend of yours begins posting something similar, allowing you some time to be able to contact somebody, aiding you with the ability to potentially save someone's lives. Now, I'm going to read the rules exactly how they pan out if you were to play the game. If you want to skip this part, feel free, but it's pretty important. Now step 1, they request you to carve with a razor F57 on your hand, and then you send it to the curator. Now the curator is someone who sits there and basically rules your life for the next month or so. The second step is to wake up at 4:20 AM the next day and watch psychedelic and scary videos that the curator has specifically sent you. Now this is a bit weird. Here's an example of a couple of psychedelic videos. I won't put any scary ones on because I don't really feel like spooking myself that much, but here's a psychedelic one for you. The third step, however, is to cut your arm with the razor along your veins. Not too deep, only 3 cuts, and then send a photo of this to curator. This is pretty disgusting already and pretty sick, so if you feel ill-stomached, it does get a lot worse, so please click off and click the timestamp here if you do not feel comfortable. Step 4, they request you to draw a whale on a sheet of paper and send the photo to a creator. Step 4 is to draw a whale on a sheet of paper. Pretty simple, you send the photo to the curator, nothing too harmful. Step 5, if you're ready to become a whale, carve yes on your leg. If not, cut yourself many times. In brackets, punish yourself. Step 6 is to fuck me, this is so fucked. Oh. Step 6 is a task with a cipher. Now, a cipher is like a numeric code or some sort of cryptic code for you to solve. Something that was very stressful and pretty difficult, causing some pretty weird chemicals to form in your brain. Step 7 is carve F40 on your hand and then send a photo to curator. Step 8, type hashtag #IAM_whale in your V-Kontanki status, which is like the Russian version of Facebook, I believe, or MySpace. It's some sort of Russian social media. This is where most of this kind of started, if you will. Number 9 is to overcome your fear. That's pretty straightforward, I suppose, but it takes a lot of mental, strength, if you know what I mean. Step 10, wake up at 4:20 and go to a roof. The higher the better. Number 11, carve a whale on your hand with a razor, send a photo to the curator. Number 12, watch psychedelic and horror videos all day. Step 13, listen to music that they or the curator send you. Step 14, cut your lip. Step 15, poke your hand with a needle. Step 16, do something painful to yourself. Step 17, go to the highest roof you can find, stand on the edge for a long duration of time. Go to a bridge, stand on the edge. climb up a crane, or at least try to do it. Now, this, in fact, has actually been reported in quite a lot of places, including America as well. There was a picture of a girl going around of just sitting on the edge of a crane, which was pretty fucked. But again, this is just so, if I tell you this, they can give you indicators if you ever see this type of shit happening, because it's retarded and it needs to be shut the fuck down. Oh, Jesus. Where was I? Step 20, the curator checks if you are trustworthy. Number 1, you have a talk with another whale. Now this is, because you're considered a whale now, this will be someone else who's going through the exact same fucking thing as you, which is pretty fucked. Now I do also know that there are a lot of people on Reddit and 4chan now going into this game as a vulnerable person, or as if pretending to be, and then getting into these Skype calls with these other whales and snapping them the fuck out of them, and, you know, doxing them and shit and getting them fucking help instantly, which is pretty cool. This is what I'm trying to, you know, promote, you know, trying to get these people out of these mindsets, because it's fucked and no one needs to go through this. Step 22, go to a roof and sit on the edge with your legs dangling. 23 is another task with a cryptic message. 24, you get a secret task from the curator, nice little present there. Number 24 is number 25, have a meeting with a whale, so you physically meet this person. This, again, I've seen people go and physically get these people arrested, you know, not arrested, but detained and looked after, you know. 26, the curator tells you the date of your death, and you have to accept it. Number 27, wake up at 4:20 and go to rails of any railroad that you can find. Step 28, don't talk to anyone all day. Now this means no contact with anyone, including the curator. 29, make a vow that you're in fact a whale. Step 30 to 49, every day you wake up at 4:20, watch horror videos, listen to music that they send you, and make 1 cut on your body per day, talk to a whale. Now that's for 19 days, because each step you have to do each day, you have to do 1 step a day. So that's 19 days of this, enduring this, and it's pretty fucked on your mind. That can eventually kind of kill you with sleep, or, you know, fuck you up with all sorts of things like sleep paralysis and stuff like that. It's quite disgusting. Step 50, you eventually jump off a building and take your own life. Now, the reason why I've made this video is not just so I can make a random video on this and trying to milk the topic. It's more the fact that I haven't seen this fucking anywhere, and I feel like someone needs to have this out there. This type of material is very important, and not enough tweets or Reddit posts get enough upvotes, and I feel like maybe that I could get enough people who are very unaware about this to be aware of it and see what can fucking happen if people, you know, who are very down can do. You know, there are fucked up shit out there, and people need to be aware of things like this especially. So I hope you took something from this video. Don't want you to enjoy it, really. Thank you very much for watching. Peace. Fuck.